Well, this is the latest that we're getting after a jailbreak was reported in Bihar with 8 semi-convicts managing to flee after stabbing a guard. They managed to flee with a bedsheet which was hung from their barricade and using a sharp weapon with which they attacked the constable on duty. Now, MHA is monitoring the situation. 8 semi members escaped from Bhopal Central Jail around midnight. Alert has been sounded in neighbouring states. MHA's eyes on 8 semi activists escape. My colleague Kamaljeet is joining us with more details. So Kamaljeet, it is the reports that is coming in around midnight is when these 8 semi convicts managed to flee. Has the Ministry of Home Affairs been able to speak to the state government as well?
Well, absolutely. MHA keeping eyes on what is happening in Bhopal, and considering that this is a repeat of 2013 Khandwa jail escape where 6 semi members at that point of time had escaped. And remember, after a year or so, they were caught and some of them were killed. But the fact remains, this is the second such big incident where 8 semi members have escaped. Now, remember, this was obviously a night where Diwali was being celebrated. It should have been a high all-time alert. And that's the time, in the garb of what was celebration around, this is when the semi members really attacked that head constable and then fled. This is obviously going to cause a lot of alarm, and obviously their photographs will be sent across to all the neighbouring states. They also will try and negotiate and see if they can find out some of their associates who've been out. But yes, this is obviously alarming that at such a rate, at a time where security is on high alert, that's the time the semi members have managed to fled the jail.
Absolutely, Kamaljeet. This is coming at a time where post-surgical strike operation by the Indian Army, there's been a high alert sounded across India. And we're talking about Bhopal Central Jail, where security is completely with the latest technology. You have heavy barricading. It is like a fortress. We were speaking to the Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh earlier, who had said now a probe has been ordered. Getting some reactions at this moment.
इनमें सभी पे अलग अलग केसेस चल रहे थे। बैंक रॉबरीज थे, मर्डर था, इन लोगों पे राष्ट्रद्रोह के थे, तो अलग अलग अपराध इन पे अलग लोगों पे चल रहे थे।
भोपाल में किसकी जगह अभी पुलिस की व्यवस्था है और क्या
अभी हम लोग इस संबंध में सभी जगह हम लोगों ने नाकाबंदी भी कराई है, सर्च भी चल रही है और हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं, इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं कि हम लोगों को उनके बारे में जानकारी मिल सके और उन्हें तुरंत वापस से पकड़ा जा सके।
Well, there you go. Heard the first reaction that is coming in. Also, India Today has managed to speak to the Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, who said that the probe has been ordered after this incident came to light around 4:30 in the morning for the state government. Ministry of Home Affairs keeping a close eye on how these 8 semi-terrorists have managed to escape. They also managed to kill the constable on guard with the sharp-edged weapons. There were under trials who managed to flee from a high-secured Bhopal jail. Also getting you the visuals which are coming in on your screen on the other side, where now a massive manhunt has been launched to ensure that these 8 semi-convicts are brought back to jail. Getting more details, getting you also reporters from the ground at the moment as alert is sounded in the neighbouring state. These are 8 members of Student of Islamic Movement of India, which is a banned organisation at the moment. You're also getting reports of how Ministry of Home Affairs has been able to get in touch with the state government to ensure that these 8 semi-convicts are apprehended as soon as possible. So this is what happened. Yesterday midnight, these 8 semi-convicts, which have been planning this entire jailbreak for a long time, managed to secure a bedsheet. Sheikh Mujib is the person who was a mastermind amongst these 8 semi-convicts to ensure that their plan is carried out. They managed to flee from the central jail by stabbing a constable on guard with a sharp-edged weapon, is what we're given to understand at this point of time. Let's take a listen into some more reactions coming in.
देखिए, अभी जो सिडनी के अंडर ट्रायल 8 जो आरोपी थे, तो उनके विषय में जो ज्ञात हुई जानकारी, तो उसमें करीब 2 बजे की घटना है। रात को 2 से सवा 2 बजे के बीच में जब प्रधान आरक्षक जो थे रामाशंकर यादव, उनसे चेंज करने के लिए एक दूसरे जेल प्रहरी जब जा रहे थे पहरा, तो उस समय दोनों को मतलब ओवर पावर कर लिया इन लोगों ने। और उसके बाद जो है सेल्स जो थी बी ब्लॉक की, वहाँ के ताले वगैरह खोल लिए। और ताले खोलने के बाद फिर इन्होंने जो है एक चादरनुमा सीढ़ी बनाई है, मतलब लकड़ी की जो है, उससे ये जो बड़ी जेल की बड़ी दीवार रहती है जो आउटर पेरिफेरी की, उसको लांघकर फरार हो गए हैं। और इस प्रकार से जो है अभी इनकी पूरी सर्चिंग चारों तरफ से जारी है। हम लोगों ने भी चारों तरफ से टीम अपनी लगा रखी है पूरा, और अभी ये सर्चिंग ऑपरेशन चल रहा है सरहदी जिलों में और पूरे प्रदेश में। जो इनकी हुलिया उसके आधार पर पूरी खबर कर दी गई।
जैसे ही पुलिस को अपडेट मिला है, तत्काल हमारे पुलिस के डीजी, हमारे चीफ सेक्रेटरी, सभी लोग जेल पर पहुंचे हैं और सुबह 4:30 बजे से ही पूरा मध्य प्रदेश पुलिस को सब जगह अलर्ट किया गया है। सारे एसपीज को अलर्ट किया गया है, सभी बॉर्डर सील की गई हैं, उनके आतंकवादियों के फोटोज सब जगह भेजे गए हैं और पुलिस की तरफ से सारे प्रयास किए जा रहे हैं इनको पकड़ने के लिए।
कहाँ पे चूक हुई है भूपेंद्र जी, जिसकी वजह से 8 सिमी कॉन्विक्ट फरार है?
देखिए, अब ये तो जांच में सामने आएगा कि इसमें कहाँ चूक हुई है, पर जो जानकारी है वो रात में 12 से 2 के बीच में ये लोग भागे हैं और एक जेल प्रहरी को बांधा है, दूसरे की हत्या की है, मर्डर किया है और फिर उनसे जो चाबी वगैरह है वो निकाल के और जो बेडशीट इनको मिलती है उस बेडशीट को ज्वाइंट करके और ये लोग दीवार बांध कर भागे, ये सूचना मिली।
पूरे भारत में एक सिक्योरिटी अलर्ट हाई करा गया, तो क्या ये देखा जाए कि सरकार जो मध्य प्रदेश की विफल हुई है 8 आतंकी सिमी के जो कैदी थे उनको जेल के पीछे रखने के लिए?
जी?
सरकार का बहुत बड़ा जिम्मेदारी है कि वो जो है इस तरह की जेलों में सुरक्षा बनाए रखे। तो 8 आतंकी जहां पे फरार हुए हैं इस समय पर, जहां पे पूरे भारत में सिक्योरिटी अलर्ट है, ये बहुत बड़ी चूक हुई है। तो क्या सरकार विफल रही है इन आतंकियों को जेल की सलाखों के पीछे रखने के लिए?
देखिए, भोपाल हमारे स्टेट की सबसे सुरक्षित जेल है, नई जेल बनी हुई है और सारा जितना भी एडवांस्ड टेक्नोलॉजी है उसका सारा उपयोग वहाँ पर होता है। अब उसके बाद भी घटना हुई है तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारा जो जेल प्रशासन है उसकी कहीं ना कहीं लापरवाही हुई है और कोई कमी हुई है, चूक हुई है, उस कारण से घटना हुई है और इसलिए इसको सरकार देखेगी। सरकार और जो आगे आवश्यक प्रबंध करना वो हम लोग करेंगे।
जवाबदेही तो सरकार की भी बनती है। जेल प्रशासन की तरफ से जो चूक हुई है, आप कह रहे हैं भोपाल के अंदर काफी ऐसे नई तकनीकी आई है जिसकी वजह से वो एकदम सिक्योर जेल माना जाता है, पर यहाँ पे 8 आतंकी फरार हैं। जो यहाँ पे 8 आतंकी खुले घूम रहे हैं जनता के बीच में, उसके लिए सरकार की भी तो जवाबदेही होगी।
निश्चित रूप से सरकार ने सारे प्रबंध किए थे, पर उसके बावजूद भी अगर नीचे के कोई अधिकारी कर्मचारी लेवल पर कोई लापरवाही हुई है तो उस
पर ये लापरवाही में एक कांस्टेबल की जान भी गई है, जिसे हमें बताया जा रहा है, जो अभी फिलहाल रिपोर्ट्स आ रही है, एक कांस्टेबल की जान गई है। 8 आतंकी जो कितने मुश्किल से जेल की सलाखों के पीछे गए थे, अभी वो फरार है। इसमें खाली प्रशासन को दोष देना काफी नहीं है, यहाँ पे सरकार की जवाबदेही मांग रहे हैं हम।
देखिए, सरकार की ओर से सारे प्रबंध किए गए थे। सरकार की ओर से इन आतंकवादियों को सेंट्रल जेल में रखा गया था, हमारी जो सबसे हाई सिक्योर्ड जेल है उसके अंदर रखा गया था, इसलिए। पर उसके बावजूद भी अब जेल प्रहरी का मर्डर हुआ है, एक जेल प्रहरी को बांधा गया है, तो क्यों, कैसे, कहाँ चूक हुई है, सारा जांच में स्पष्ट होगा।
तो क्या कड़ा रुख अपनाएंगे आप? तो वही हम पूछना चाहते हैं, क्या कड़ा रुख अपनाएंगे? क्योंकि 4:30 बजे आपको ये घटना के बारे में पता चला है, 4 घंटे हो चुके, 8 खतरनाक आतंकी जो है वो खुले घूम रहे हैं और आप कह रहे हैं कि अभी आप जांच का जो है उसका वेट करेंगे, जब तक जांच रिपोर्ट आती है उस तक का इंतजार करेंगे, पर 4 घंटे जिसमें ये आतंकी कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। भूपेंद्र सिंह जी,
देखिए, पहली चीज तो ये है कि मैं होम मिनिस्टर हूँ और जेल डिपार्टमेंट मेरे पास नहीं है, इसलिए जेल के बारे में मैं ज्यादा कुछ कहने की स्थिति में नहीं हूँ। परंतु जो पुलिस विभाग की तरफ से जैसे ही हम लोगों को सूचना मिली है, तत्काल जो भी हम लोग इंतजाम कर सकते थे, जो सुरक्षा के लिए किया जा सकता था, वो सब किया गया है और हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं इसको जल्दी पकड़ने में हम लोग सफल होंगे।
Madhya Pradesh government has ordered a probe also in the entire matter, trying to ascertain how is it that these 8 semi-convicts managed to flee from the high security Bhopal Central Jail. My colleague Hemendra and Kamaljeet continue to be with us. Hemendra, now it's interesting fact that is coming to light when we were talking earlier that out of these 8, there were at least 4 who have attempted to flee from earlier Khandwa jail as well. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, yes. Before coming to that, let me tell you the latest from over here in Bhopal. A special unit of the military intelligence has also come and gone inside the jail right now. Also, the special task force of Madhya Pradesh, a unit of the STF, has also come and gone inside the jail. So, overall, a sense of high alert, absolute alertness over here. Every effort is being made to nab these 8 semi-terrorists who managed to flee in this daring jailbreak from the Bhopal Central Jail last night. And out of these 8, Mujib Sheikh is reported to be the most dreaded one, and he's supposed to be the mastermind. And out of these, another 4, they were also part of the daring Khandwa jailbreak that happened in 2013. Thereafter, these 4 were arrested. In fact, in 2013, they had also killed one lawyer in Khandwa. So they have been involved in various crimes, and because of the fact that they had already been part of a daring jailbreak, these semi-terrorists, they were brought to the Bhopal Central Jail. But here also last night, between 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock, they managed to get out of this jail, managed to get into, first initially they got into a scuffle, and at the time of the change of guard, they overpowered the head constable Ram Shankar Yadav, and they were armed with a sharp-edged weapon at that time. And that sharp-edged weapon, according to sources, was made out of the steel plates that was given to these semi-terrorists to eat food. So there's a lot of planning going around, and it must have taken a lot of time to convert a steel plate into a sharp-edged knife. And they killed the head constable, overpowered the other one, took the keys from them, and out of block number 24, managed to flee. All the 8 managed to come out of their barracks, and then they managed to scale the high walls of the Bhopal Central Jail. In fact, the wall of the Bhopal Central Jail is almost 20 feet high. So they used ropes and bed sheets and converted them into some kind of a staircase. So they had access to ropes as well. So according to sources, there was a lot of planning going on inside the Central Jail for quite some time. But having said that, now the Bhopal, the Madhya Pradesh government has got into action, and what we are understanding is that 4 people, including the Bhopal Central Jail superintendent, has now been suspended. The initial reaction from the government, and high alert has been declared across all the districts in the state. The photographs of all the 8 dreaded terrorists, they have been flashed across all the districts. All checkposts are being guarded, and police are claiming that they are making every effort. They are not sparing any effort to try and get back to these.
So, Hemendra, what we understand from right now is that it was a 20 feet high wall that they managed to scale. They managed to secure, according to sources, even ropes and a bed sheet and a blunt weapon with which they attack a constable. All this while, when the entire operation was going on, and the mastermind of this escape is Sheikh Mujib. 4 of these 8 semi-convicts have managed to flee the Khandwa jail as well earlier. But this is a high security breach reported from Bhopal Central Jail. Big question raised over the security of the Central Jail in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh government has ordered a probe. The Home Minister saying jail department is not under me, but he said that I am continue to ask for the probe report. At the moment, I continue to ask for these probe report, but a crackdown has been ensured because massive manhunt underway to nab these 8 semi-convicts. Continue tracking this story. Coming back to you, Kamaljeet and Hemendra, in just a bit. Now, the other story that we're tracking this morning is a ceasefire violation that saw an escalation in the past 72 hours along the Indo-Pak border, where Pakistan continues the unprovoked firing. Yesterday evening, there was a ceasefire violation that was reported from Araspura sector at a higher level as well. Now we're looking at heavy caliber machinery being used from the Pakistani side. My colleague Ashraf is joining us to give us the latest this morning. Ashraf, where did you see the ceasefire violation from the Pakistan side through the night last night, and what's the situation this morning? Are we seeing an escalation which has continued for the past 3 days, or are we seeing an uneasy calm prevail today morning?
Davina, there is uneasy calm in some sectors here on the line of control in Kashmir Valley, but there was exchange of fire and even heavy artillery was used as earlier used by the Pakistan 120mm mortars. That was in the Arispora sector as well as in some areas of Manjkot and Naushera sector, but not as intense as it was 2 days back. But so far as the Indian Army is concerned and in BSF is concerned, BSF is looking after international border. They are well geared up for any kind of provocation by the Pakistan as well as here in Kashmir Valley on the line of control after recent ceasefire violations in Keren, Mathil and Tangdar. The army is also on high alert and they have now sent some additional troops on line of control to tackle any kind of aggressiveness from Pakistan.